junkyards, America's automotive burial grounds, final resting place for our four-wheeled friends. Some cars take the long road to eternity, yielding ever so slowly to the rust that consumes these mortal remains. Others go out in a spectacular smash. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Despain down here in stock car country, Monroe, Georgia. In fact, I understand the folks who own Coggins Auto Salvage are big Winston Cup fans. You know, when these cars were new, every one of them was something special. They rolled down the assembly line, shiny and bright, ready to fulfill the automotive dreams of their new owners. Each car here has its own life story, a story that has come to an end in a rusty boneyard. And with that, I think we have successfully established the theme for this half hour. It is the lowlights of the '93 racing season, Crash-O-Rama. And we're going to start with one of my favorite motorsports meets, the Grand National Motorcycles. Off hard and into the fence goes Gruber. Rogers crashes it away. Rogers throws that motorcycle into a pile. Trouble, Will Davis. Those pictures bring back a lot of bad memories, but you need to know that all of the crash victims you'll see in this half hour came back to race another day. It is not our purpose here to exploit the misfortunes of others. Rather, it is to remind ourselves of the dangers that racers face every time they go to the line. It takes tremendous courage to stare down the dangers inherent in motorsports. I think of this half hour as a monument to courage. The men who will guide us through this competition chaos know that of which they speak. This is Derek Daly, Monaco 1980, making a personal contribution to the Formula One highlight reel. Now ESPN's F1 and IndyCar analyst, Derek still feels right at home in the cockpit.
Well, yes, I do like to be part of these ESPN shows, but I really don't want to be in that dramatic a fashion in future. Now, the word fear should never really be allowed to enter into a driver's vocabulary. However, at the Speedway in 1992, Philippe Gache from France totally destroyed this car here against the wall at turn 1. Now, he got such a fright that he may never ever race at the Speedway again. Now, let's take a look at some of this year's more scarier moments that made the highlight reel from Formula One and Indy cars.
other car. All that in trouble again, and he touches Cheever. Hits over, and he touches him. Oh, how good hit Del Fabi. Look at there, as Guerrero straight off the course. Mario spins it around again. Oh!
Watch here. Watch his head. Boy.
We're going to smash up some stock cars and destroy some dragsters when we come back. Welcome back. I love this job. I'm standing in the middle of a pickup truck, in the middle of a junkyard. When I think of a crashed pickup truck, my mind flashes instantly to Marty Reed. He is ESPN's resident expert on racing, in which the terrain is as big a challenge as the other competitors.
You know, 4 out of every 10 vehicles sold in America today is a truck. And without a doubt, it's becoming a more popular form of racing in America every year. Now, not only do these vehicles have to be able to go fast, but the suspension's what really makes them different. Basically, they've got to be able to be dropped off of a 3-story building and still be able to run. Something that you don't have to worry about in your production model, unless you live in New York City.
Oh, and Walker Evans goes all the way around, damaging the right side door on the dive. Takes it all the way over. Gets in and spins out Jim Wiggins.
I don't think he can get away with that.
Oh, well, I don't know if you can get away with that either. There is Jack Flannery, and Flannery rolls it.
Thanks, Reed. I had no idea you were such a grease monkey. And now we're going to move from the world of tumbling trucks to the explosive action. And yes, I've chosen my adjective carefully. I mean the explosive action of drag racing. Yikes, it's a television program about pushing the edge of the envelope. It is the Thrills and Spills special on ESPN, and we'll be back with Thrills for Thunderheads right after this. You've seen them in the infield at every stock car race ESPN has ever televised. Fan buses, those colorful and well-stocked conveyances of the Winston Cup faithful. Sad but true, most school buses never live such a glorious second life. A lot more of them end up someplace like this. And it is also true that the serious race fan sees a lot more races on television than in person. That's because TV transforms our living room into an electronic fan bus and then transports us to racing venues we would otherwise only dream of. Let's bring in my Saturday night Thunderhead colleague, Larry Rice.
All summer long, race fans watch Saturday Night Thunder on ESPN. The question is, what do they do in the wintertime? Well, if they're like me and my buddies, they turn on TV and watch the highlights from last summer's racing. Right, guys?
Right, Gary.
I'm Larry, not Gary. Oh, well. Let's watch last year's best wipeouts.
Get out of here. Whoa, look out. Look out. Into four. That's it together. Get together. Oh, my golly. Oh, right into the... Oh, he lost it. Keep it off the wall. Uh-oh. The wall.
Oh, my.
Oh, hang on. Can he slide? Can he keep it going? No. A car into the wall. A couple of cars into the wall. Jeff Blue very slow on the inside. Oh, car in the wall immediately at the start-finish line.
All right, thanks, Larry. Now we're going to meet the guys who believe in the theory, if you're going to get upside down in a sprint car, you want to have a wing over your head. Welcome back. Nice ride, huh? You know, the huge crowds for Winston Cup stock car racing, both the live gate and the television audience, guarantee one thing. The crashes in Winston Cup. I'm talking about those grinding T-bones, those thunderous wall smacks, and those dizzying tumbles are the most highly visible crashes in American motorsports. The man who covers them all for ESPN, the very, very busy Bob Jenkins.
No, I really don't think I'm going to have time to do that. It's just, there just aren't enough hours. Hang on a second. I am a very busy person. I mean, I've got Speed Week, Checkered Flag. I host the NASCAR Winston Cup races. There just doesn't seem
Bob,
enough...
Danny Sullivan's on the phone. He's going to be on Speed Week next week,
Who?
okay? Danny Sullivan.
Now, I'll get back with him. Just tell him that I'm busy right now. And
Hey, Bob, we need to screen this tape for Speed Week highlights and VO.
Paul, do it yourself. You don't do anything else around here.
Hey, Bob, Vinnie Parsons on the phone for you.
Tell him to eat lunch, and I'll call him back later.
Hey, Bob, Craig T. Nelson, he wants you to be on coach next week. I need to get you on a plane to California in about 15 minutes.
Put him on hold. Give me 5 minutes.
Pack your bags?
Put him on hold.
All right.
I'll talk to him later.
Bob,
like I was...
just a minute. Your mother's on the phone. She wants to talk to you.
My mom?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Maybe later. Maybe I just don't have time right now.
Bob, Steve Bornstein on the phone.
The president of ESPN?
Yes.
Tell him that I can't talk to him right now, but...
Bob, NASCAR meeting 10 minutes ago. Let's go.
Terry, please, 5 minutes. I'll be right back with you. Like I said, I'll have to call you back. I'm sorry.
Bob, Bill France Jr. needs you, and Pam needs you to stop at the store and pick some things up on the way going home.
My wife?
Yes.
Tell them both that I'm too busy, but I'll have to get back with you. Sorry. Like I was saying, there's just not enough hours in the day. I am a very, very busy person. In fact, I really didn't think I was going to have enough time to do this intro, but... Oh, well. By the way, Diana, who's on Oprah today?
Bob, it's 420. She's telling the world how she lost all of her weight.
Oh, boy, I love that show.
Wilson has spun right in front of the leader.
Waltrip hit the wall, and now
Strickland goes down, and he saved the snow. There's Brett Bodine right there.
They come through the tri-oval. Checkered is waving. Ernie Irvin wins, and Rusty spins and gets airborne. And flips wildly right at the start-finish line. Very reminiscent of his accident at Daytona.
If I had to pick one moment, Bob, that stands out in my memory of this '93 season, it would probably be Rusty Wallace's tumble down the front straightaway at Talladega. And a high point of the year was Rusty climbing out with nothing more than a broken wrist. Hey, this is a tough business. Its heroes are tough men. We'll be back to wrap up this half hour of Thrills and Spills from American Motorsports on ESPN. Right after this timeout. Well, that's going to wrap up our Thrills and Spills show, but I would ask you not to think of this as a half hour of destruction, disaster, and disappointment. Instead, think of the simple logic of past motorcycle great Dave Aldana, who said, you don't know how fast you can go until you fall down. You see, racing is a trip to the edge of control. The fastest way around is usually closest to the edge. And it is courage that enables racers to go to that edge. If by a wave of the magic wand we removed the crashes from racing, we would also remove the test of courage. And then we might as well just go play golf. I'm Dave Despain. Thanks for watching.